Good evening, tutor and colleagues. I'm going to download the video activity for research oral defense. I help you like it. Palestine, November 2023. They should. Title. Tip of paper. Research and project. Research online. This research project was created approach and aligns with Institute's line of research in educational and human development. Actor Gerson Javier Gómez Calderón, advisor Egner Suárez Alomía, keywords English teaching participation needs learning. Statement of the problem. This problem is evidenced in the studies in English 2 where a solution with the way the guide to these weakens in the reading comprehension of English text through the support of EFCT tools. Students will strengthen their reading comprehension of English text through the implementation of educational tools provided by ECT, since it is evident they need them to make and change educational methods to strengthen their learning effectively and improve their English when putting it into practice. Objectives. General objective. X and general objectives of the research is to declare about the methodology to be developed and how it is implemented to be effective in students, to be clear about the importance of strengthening reading comprehension with implementing the technological tools and to use the correlated. These advances are evident will be effective when participants correctly implement these tools, with the objectives that in the future they will have a better understanding when reading and the text in the English. Specific objectives. One of the specific objectives is that each member begin to reinforce their weakness in reading comprehension through the help of these tools, as it is evident the importance of knowing how to implement these elements and the retain and with elements at their academic level. Its final objective is a student is exposed to the methods so that they can prepare it then apply the one they like the most, how they implement and during the training process to extend their and reading comprehension, evidencing at the end an effective result. Literature review. These biographies have been used and referenced since they are focused on the importance of the implementation of ECT in the strengthening reading comprehension of English text. Jimenez P.E. 2013, it is begins people communicate in different ways. Aussie smells objects, gestures, shows and representation of reading of the walls of caves, but not transcribing thrown into concrete some that were later reading, therefore reading and reading more in times and the beat and the reverence of the original of human communication. Skorixa Gid 2006, there's the sync and experimentation of intervention programs programs aimed at the teaching comprehension strategies in the reading language have been receiving systematic attention almost since the early 19 1918s. There was due to the interest of research in developing a cognitive theory of comprehension. Lodge and Vandenberg in 1997. Alonso T. Gill, trading certified, provided the concept and those interested in the problem of reading translates into the question: what can we do make it easier to reading more and above all to reading well better understanding what is read? What can we do? Is a question that demands our attention not so much to the of readings as to the every months that educators and creates and reading is world imply consequating reveal the conditions we offer for the practice of the reading. Methodologic. This was a quality student studying with and made to explore the importance of ECT in motivating students, raising their curiosity to participate and adapting content and learning activities to the individual needs of students in an English classroom. The research was conducted through an instrumental case study of an English 2 course in the Lilly program at university. There is where 10 students participating in the English 2 session found in my pedagogical practice integrating in ECT in the classroom where both men and women within 12 13 years old participated in a learning course. It focused on learning a second language where they are improved records the information on the house in ECT with an approach that will allow them to learn a new language and facilitate a new learning of English. The methodology to be implemented is the app result should be studied to be guaranteed and where the confidentiality of the participants shall be appointed to be taken into account. This response probabilities that might be useful in similar contexts since the study was limited to a type of integration on ECT in the string then defined of L2. Quality focus independent which provides insight into teaching, learning practice that deserve to be investigated in grading style. Identification on the problem. B. Gerson Javier Gómez Calderón. The cause, a little practice on reading text in English. Writing that is not appropriate for their age. Readings of interest you. Cause on the practice. A little teacher and students conversation, and poor implementation of a new vocabulary, the difficulty in pronunciation, a little implementation of hearing aids, implementation, thrown games, laugh of dynamic activities, per access to electronics, the cause the long ECT of inhabitants. Identification of the problem is difficulty in reading and comprehension of English text. Results. The analysis of the quality data obtained from the surveys and observation during the session revealed several themes that are relative to the importance and complementation of ECT when strengthening the learning of a second language, allowing to adapt and motivate the learning of the English language to the needs and each of the students in the context of the English course. The topic is one topic on dive focus on the various ECT tools used for learning English. Topic number 2. Its main focus in the pace of work and levels of development. Theme topic number 3, personalized feedback and evaluation. Number 4, topic, the learning purpose are put into practice. Conclusions. In conclusions, I can say that the implementation of the course was of great importance during my process. I am teacher in training, since I have learned how to implement various educational courses that will strengthen the training of students. To the conclusion, it is important to highlight the importance of the implementation of ECT in educational environments because knowledge will live in every dance. Where the technology is essential for an activity that we perform both educational and labor. Number 3 of the conclusion. The implementation is important of implementing ECT and practice students with and support that facilitates the learning of subjects, no matter how complex it may be. Since this time, we focus on English and second language to learn, where we call see and great progress by students. We are pleading in their activities and waiting to improve their reading comprehension of text in English. In reference, Guzman Polania in 2015, influencia de las TIC en la comprensión lectora de estudiantes de primer grado del Colegio de Candelaria, Retriever, Ávila, CD, 2016, la inclusión de las TIC como desafío en la formación inicial de profesores para educación primaria, Retriever, Díaz Barriga, 2002, and reading comprehension notion and reading and outs of macro reglas, Retrieving 4. And finish, the third reference is Oliveros, 20